Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kim Kadesch, Director of FEMA's Office of National Capital Region Coordination and the Chair of the Joint Federal Committee. On behalf of the committee, I want to thank you for taking time to join us virtually for our second annual Committee of the Whole Summit. I'll also be your Master of Ceremonies for today's program, which is built around the theme of facing the present, preparing for the future, accelerated change in emergency management. We appreciate the challenges that joining a virtual event may present for some of you. Given differing information technology policies and capabilities across agencies and departments, we have chosen to use the Zoom platform based on a survey and experience in observing other conferences and meetings over the last several months. Today, we will have a mixture of live content and recorded content. Thanks again for joining us for what we expect will be an informative event. Now, before we introduce our first guest, I want to share some information about our committee and what we've been doing since our last summit. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, Office of National Capital Region Coordination, launched the Joint Federal Committee as a mechanism to coordinate preparedness activities among federal partners in the NCR. The committee provides a means of accomplishing one of the statutory requirements assigned to the Office of National Capital Region Coordination. One of the distinguishing features of the JFC is that it is comprised of all three branches of the federal government. You will see representation of all three branches in today's summit. Again, as I mentioned, I serve as the chair of the Joint Federal Committee, along with co-chair Captain Michael Spokart of the U.S. Capitol Police. Last year's summit marked the culmination of a two-year road to reorganizing the JFC. We now have an executive steering committee to provide overarching guidance and direction. Below the executive steering committee, we have 5 standing subcommittees to address areas of common interest that cut across all branches and represent enduring areas of interest. This is where the real action takes place. In these subcommittees, we invite and encourage you, the members of the Committee of the Whole, to join any of the subcommittees where you can contribute your energy, expertise, and ideas to help us all be better prepared. Today's summit is certainly not what we envisioned as we began preparing for it at the conclusion of last year's summit. The COVID-19 pandemic has presented challenges in areas that we never could have imagined, and this summit is one of them. We moved to the virtual format because we were determined to hold the event. We believe the pandemic makes this summit all the more important. We chose our theme to recognize the challenges we've faced, the opportunities we have as a result of those challenges, and where we may make permanent adjustments in the way we perform our missions in the future. At the onset of the pandemic, we moved our executive steering committee meetings from monthly to bi-weekly to better share information with each other and to look for opportunities where we could make a difference. Significantly, we made a modification to our HISN community of interest to post current information on the virus and response actions to keep you informed. At one point, we had the opportunity to distribute information to all subscribed members about procurement of face coverings. The response was quick and in significant numbers. We see those opportunities to be enduring and look to find the most effective ways of communicating situational awareness. In order to continue to provide value, we need your involvement.